Imagine being feared across kingdoms, only to have the same plumber block your plans in game after game. Sure, there are times you're the reluctant ally or even the hero in some RPG side stories, but for most of your career, the defeats play out in front of everyone. Now add in an army that can't aim, a family tree that's part soap opera, and a body that changes size depending on the day. We're breaking this down through his design, his tangled relationships, and the way he's shown up beyond the games, starting where every king's troubles begin. The throne. The heavy lies the crown, and the shell.
Anyway, so...
What's the point of being king if your throne room might as well be open to the public? You've got the crown, the lava moat, the giant steel doors, and an army that's enormous on paper. But in practice, the games show them as a pretty uncoordinated bunch. You've got legions of Koopas, Goombas, and flying creatures with names cute enough to sell plush toys. And sure, you have skilled lieutenants like Kamek, that Magikoopa who's been by your side since you were a kid, literally raising you and advising your every grand scheme. But most of your guards still miss a target the size of a wall. And your traps play out like stage cues everyone knows by heart. The worst part? Every time one of those plans crumbles, the world sees you fail. Lava pits, swinging platforms, flamethrowers. They might look terrifying, but Mario can clear half of them with 3 jumps and a good run-up. The public doesn't catch the planning meetings. They just watch you plunge into lava again. And your job isn't just battle strategy. You're juggling Bowser Jr.'s steady stream of mischief and the Koopalings, who used to be called your kids until Nintendo clarified they're actually your minions. Junior is your only official heir, but that hasn't stopped the Koopalings from turning daily life into a royal soap opera. Here's the kicker. You can pull off smart, even heroic moves, just not in the main spotlight. In Mario and Luigi, Bowser's Inside Story, you were praised as a clever playable star. In a few RPG spin-offs, you've even teamed up with Mario. But these flashes of competence get buried under the much louder headline of your public knockouts. And maybe, just maybe, it's not only the minions holding you back. There's something about the body you're working with that makes every fight harder than it should be. Too big to win. When you're built like a fortress, the world expects you to fight like one. Bowser's frame is all intimidation. Huge spiked shell, curled horns, claws built for tearing, and a jaw that could take out a compact car. It's a classic big bad design, and it works at a glance. But when the action starts, that bulk can slow you down in ways Mario, and plenty of other opponents, happily exploit. In the Smash series, that larger-than-life body translates into being the heaviest character on the roster. Great for surviving big hits, less great when your massive hurtbox makes you easy to juggle. In Melee, he sank to the bottom of the tier lists because his slow dash and long attack lag left him at the mercy of faster fighters. He can hit like a truck, but good luck landing clean hits before you get launched around the stage. Even his sheer size isn't dependable. In Super Mario RPG, he's just a little taller than Mario, which fits a party member role. Jump to Super Mario Galaxy or Sunshine, and suddenly he's a towering multi-phase boss fight. In Odyssey, he even shifts size within the same game, going from hulking cutscene giant to just big guy next to Mario in gameplay. None of those forms really solve the same fundamental issue. He's still not built for speed. That look, though, is intentional. Decades of design have kept him instantly recognizable across genres, whether in platformers, party games, or kart racers. The spikes, the shell, the sheer bulk, they signal villain before he says a word. It's a trade-off, keeping the visual identity strong, even when it means handicap in certain gameplay styles. And yet, despite the defeats, he's never lost his place in pop culture, ranked among gaming's greatest villains, meme-worthy for fans, and boosted back into the spotlight by a certain Jack Black ballad.
Peaches, 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 peaches. Oh, yeah.
Which is part of why his story isn't really measured in wins or losses. It's about what keeps him stepping back into the arena. Conclusion. For Bowser, it's not just the battles, it's the whole package. His larger-than-life design, his messy mix of family drama and loyal lieutenants, and his cameos beyond the platformers are what keep him lodged in gaming history. The defeats might be the punchline, but they're also part of the act that makes him both villain and underdog. Critics still highlight his smarter turns, like being a fan-favorite lead in Bowser's Inside Story, and Jack Black's movie performance, with Peaches stuck in everyone's head.
Leave me alone! Peaches, 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 peaches.
Only cemented his mix of menace and charm. So which Bowser do you relate to most? The tragic manager, the cartoon villain, or the dad with too much on his plate? Drop it in the comments, and if you liked this breakdown, you can always stick around for the next one. Because love him or roast him, he's not done showing up.